Hello everyone, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. Today I am going to do a blue and yellow inspired look for summer, and I'm going to be using all products that need more love in my collection. So if you're interested in my inspiration and what I come up with, please keep watching. It is not quite summer yet where I live. It is a little bit chillier today, but the sun is out and the sky is blue and the sun is out and it is big, bright and yellow in the sky. Where is all of this coming from? I don't know. I'm just in a good mood. I spent the morning on my porch doing a little bit of creative journaling and listening to some music, and I just got a load of laundry done, so I'm feeling a little bit like I've got some stuff together today. Ignore what's behind me. There's just a lot going on that I have not gotten together yet. But if I could get a little bit of grace for the messy background, thank you so much. Anyway, my inspiration for this look is some scrapbooking materials that I've been using, because why not? And I am specifically going for this sort of blue and yellow Mediterranean look. This is a scrapbooking kit I have from some supplies that I have, and as you can see, it's just lemons and blue and white and very just Mediterranean inspired, and it's giving me all the feels for my journal, and it is inspiring me to do a little bit of something different with my makeup. So I'm going to use a couple of limited edition Chanel palettes from past years. I am going to be using, let me actually open these up so you can see them. Hopefully you can see these. I am using Le 68 Delices. This is from the LeBlanc collection from 2003. And I am using the Le 78 Rivage. This is from spring summer 24. So I'm gonna go for the blues and the yellows in these palettes, and yeah, just keeping to my inspiration. So let's get into it. So first off, as per usual, skincare, sunscreen. I've done my brows, I've primed my lids, haven't done anything with my face yet. As you can see, I have a few blemishes. It's fine. Let's just get right into the eye look. I'm going to start off with a little bit of a favorite of mine. This is the Long Lasting Waterproof Eyeliner. This is in Blue Abysse. This was from the Spring Summer 24 collection. And I just want to do a little bit of coloring in on the outer V and maybe a little bit on the inside of my eye. Not too much. This pencil is starting to get very delicate because it's a bit older and a little bit drier. But I just want to lay down a little bit of color, because this really vibrant, almost purpley blue is really the color that I am inspired by for this look. And it'll just give a nice vibrant base, I think, to what's going on top. Now obviously this looks very patchy. It's not gonna hopefully look like that once I start putting the actual eyeshadow on, but it should at least give a nice base. But we'll see. Base and shape. And I'm using a very bright eye base, the ABH Eye Base, so that should be helpful to help this color really show up. I think that looks nice. If I could truly blend this out into like a nice, what is it called, like this is a Mondrian blue or a Klein blue, something like that. I think this is a really beautiful full lid color all on its own. And I'm going to go into Rivage, and I'm going to take that blue and just on my finger, on my index finger, I'm just going to add this on top. And see how much more vibrant that looks? You've got that full color on there with a little bit of that deep blue underneath. Really brings out the vibrancy in this color and the purpley tones. And then for the outer V, I'm going to take a little bit of the brown that is in the Rivage palette and just do that very lightly. Depth, definition, dimension. Almost feels like this color does a little bit of smoothing to the edge of my eyes. But maybe that's just my delusion. So just to go into the yellow element of this look, I'm going to start off with the Danessa Myricks. This is the, it's the multi-chrome liner, and it is in Lemon Quartz. So I'm going to use a bit of this. You can see how vibrant that is. I'm going to use this on the inner corner pretty liberally. You can see this is a very yellowy. Contrasts really beautifully with that oceany blue. But it also has that green or teal shift to it. It's a bit much maybe, but I like it. It's a holiday weekend, I'm gonna go with it. And then over the top of that, I'm gonna go into this beautiful Easter egg yellow color from Delices. This was from LeBlanc in 2023. Really, really beautiful collection and quad. I'm just gonna top it right over that yellow. Add a little bit up here. And then I'm gonna take a little bit and put it out here. Just a bit. Right in that crease coming out. Then I'm going to go in and add some black liner. This is the Long Lasting Eyeliner in Noir in Tint. And then just to even it out, because I really suck at applying eyeliner recently, I'm just going to take a nice little brush and blend it out. And then just to add that little bit of the white element, I'm going to go into this super sparkly wet look from Rivage. And it's very multi-chromy and kind of just takes on whatever color you mix it with. I'm just going to put a little bit of that up here, not on the center of the lid, just kind of up in the crease to kind of maybe diffuse that gold or that lemon a little bit. It's a lot, but I think I like it. What do you think? Are we twinsies? Okay, for the base, I'm going to go into the Fluide Enlumineur in Halo. This is from the Chanel Camellia Futura collection. And I'm just taking a little bit and tapping it and then applying it as a nice glowy primer. Gives a little bit of hydration and glow to the face. And it's a bit lighter than the Le Beige Sun-Kissed Healthy Glow. And then I have my concealer and my Icy Beige primer. I blend out one with the other, so I blend this out with this. And I'm getting to the bare end of this one. There's not much product left in here. But luckily you don't need much of it. And then the Chanel Water Fresh tint in medium light, just to blend that out a little bit more and add some more hydration. Okay, so now that the base is down, I'm going to go in and add lashes back in with the Noir Allure mascara. Okay, so lashes are done. I want to go in with blush and lips. So for blush and lips, I'm going to do the same product. So I'm going to go in with the No. 1 de Chanel Lip and Cheek Balm. This is the one in 8 Ardent Brick. So it just comes in this glass pot like this. And I'm going to add, you can see it is very deep. I'm going to add a bit to my lips first, and then the rest to my cheeks. And just tap it out. Just getting into the part of the year where I can look a little bit more sun-kissed, I guess you'd say. Without the negative effects of UV rays. That's what the sunscreen is for. Okay, so here is the finished look. Ooh, 1 second. I'm gonna add one of my favorite Chanel Les Eaux. This is Paris Deauville. Just smells like the seaside. Not that I've ever been to Deauville, but I've been to Barcelona, which is on the Mediterranean. So technically I've been on the Mediterranean. Deauville is a seaside destination as far as I'm aware, and where Coco Chanel opened her first boutique. So I thought it was appropriate that we'd have a nice seaside scent. And I just love these. These are so nice. They're eau de toilette, so they don't last a super long time, but they are nice and handy in these smaller size bottles. And I really just love almost all the scents, but mostly I love this one. I have Biarritz, and I also have Venice. So that is the look for today. I went bold and beautiful, blue and yellow. Let me know what you think. I just love the inspiration, and I wanted to play a little bit. I hope you have a nice, or had a nice, holiday weekend. It is the sort of the signal of the beginning of spring. Not technically the beginning of spring, but if you live in the Midwest, you know that Memorial Day is kind of like the, okay, it's summer, go. and then we go until Labor Day in September, and then we stop and all go back to school or work or whatever. And life goes back to normal for a lot of us. But Memorial Day weekend signals the beginning of a lot of new things and a new season for so many of us. So I hope you enjoyed a long weekend if you had it. If you didn't, I just hope you had a wonderful weekend anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome. All of them would be deeply, deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.